Okay, so this meeting is going to be recorded. Last time we recorded it not from the beginning and I uploaded it, but this time it's like trial and error experimental thing. So how have you been, Mishari?
Very good, thanks. Been trying to monitor the progress of Shen liquidity farming. After holding the Shen a little bit, I felt that the price was stable enough that my previous bad experience with impermanent loss might be negated. So yeah, so far so good. It looks like it's positive. It's not a big percentage, which is what I'm aiming for. I like slow and steady anyway.
Yeah, that's great. Maybe you can tell us a quick recap, like a 5 minutes recap about what we were discussing, what you were discussing last time on the WhatsApp group.
Sure.
About the, if I'm not mistaken, it's almost 400%, not 400, 10% staking reward.
The staking reward is around 4 point something, 4.2, 4.3. That's the delegation rewards, the ADA that is locked into the Shen smart contract. The rewards gets distributed among the Shen holders, and that's coming to around 4.2 at the moment. Every time they drop some rewards, I'm readjusting the APY, and it's settling around this number, around slightly above, which is better than what we get normally from staking. Slightly better, not much. But I went the extra step of doing the delegation, the liquidity farming between the Shen and ADA pair. Specifically on the Wing Riders decks. I mean, not trying to shield their product. It's just that they have an initial deal that they made with Coty from the beginning, where they made sure that all the Shen that is locked into their liquidity pool also gets counted in the snapshot for the delegation rewards, which is an extra thing that is nice. If you're going to lock all your Shen into the liquidity pool, it will not count for you unless it is somehow counted by Coty, which is what Wing Riders are doing. So the liquidity farming is a bit too early to tell, but so far it looks like the values of the coins inside the liquidity pool changes over time. So I have to every day I'm going in and I'm checking the amount of coins that you would get if you remove the liquidity. I convert it to ADA and I see from the moment that I started until now how much ADA is up or down. And so far it looks like it's up. And when I divide it by the number of days and get the APY, it looks to be around 7 point something percent. And then this is not counting the WRT, the Wing Riders token rewards that they give you, which if you count that, you reach around the total between the delegation and the liquidity farming and the WRT, the total comes around 13%.
Wow.
So it's not bad.
Yeah, that's great. I think hopefully it's paying off and it will pay off
Over time, yeah.
even
I mean,
more
this
over
is
time.
basically for people who don't want to trade it. It's just they're long on the ADA and the Shen for a while, and while it's sitting, might as well do something nice.
Great. So by the way, last time, remember we talked about how is it like in Lebanon, about how are people making their living in Lebanon, exclusively based on Cardano and ADA. Of course, while using Binance, while using the intermediary of brokers and of even exchange places, OMT, Western Union places, they're all using stable coins, etc. So Mimom, his name on Twitter. He's a friend of mine. He's a really good friend of mine. He's Lebanese. In the last Cardano summit, a couple friends of ours went to the Cardano summit in Switzerland. And Paul Manuel, he's the COO of Pavia project, said a really good word about Mimom. Mimom wasn't present physically there, but of course our friends told him what Paul Manuel talked about him, and he basically said that they Mimom and his work with Pavia, because he's a Pavia builder, made them reconsider all their strategy from A to Z, because of the way he was engineering, if you want, and publishing his work, and even earning a living out of his work with Pavia. So that's really a really awesome thing to say about someone. Yani it makes us really proud of his work. And I see we have like 6 people now in this chat, which is great. Hello guys, no need to talk, it's fine. Whenever you want to talk, you can raise hands, no pressure. So Mimo, would you like to tell us a little bit more about how you started with Pavia? How you started, is it Pavia or Pavia, by the way?
Hey guys, it's Pavia. It's, I think it depends just on your accent, but it's the same. But let's call it Pavia. I think they call it Pavia over there. So yeah, it's Pavia. Yeah, so Pavia is it's a metaverse on Cardano. It's actually the first metaverse on Cardano, and it's the biggest metaverse on Cardano. How I started on Pavia, I think it was by mistake. I was an investor in Pavia. I had lands in Pavia Metaverse, but I didn't know like you can build. You can actually build structures over there. I knew you can build, but like I thought like you will build in the engine, in the game engine of Pavia. Like I didn't know you can build using external softwares. So yeah, I just built a house of mine, not knowing like you can actually do these things, and I just posted on their Discord, and people liked the house, and I started having DMs from the community at Pavia and telling me like if I can build their own houses and stuff like that. And yeah, from there I knew like oh okay, you can build like actually structures using external 3D softwares, and then like implemented in the metaverse. This is how it all started, and I'm still doing it till now. It's been like almost it's been I think more than a year, maybe a year and a half, something like that.
So you were one of the pioneering people. You were one of the first people who were, I think, designing parcels and homes in Pavia.
Yeah, there was few people before me. Like I remember when I did my house, we have like a private Discord chat in Pavia. Like it's called PCA Pioneers. It's like for people who build. It's only for builders, let's say. And when I went to the chat, I saw a couple of people doing builds before. But I think what was unique about my structures, it's because I come from an architectural background, and people over there, usually like people at the space come from mainly development and gaming background and stuff like that. People didn't know, or they thought you couldn't build a structure with like interior and actual space and stuff like that, where an avatar just go inside and interact with the space and stuff like that. So all my structures were based on like interior, exterior, with an environment with it and everything. And I think that what people like the most, because it's just not like an outside structure that you just don't do anything with it. It's just there. It's like you can actually interact with it, get inside, have like private rooms of yours, stuff like that. So this this thing changed the whole concept of building in a metaverse and what is actually you can do, like what you can build in a metaverse, not like just a front of a building and that's it, and you cannot do anything about it. This is what they liked.
I remember this is a funny story. So when Mimo was posting his work on Twitter, especially, people started bombarding him with notifications. And at the time, I decided to start my NFTs, to start like doing CNFTs and selling the CNFTs. So it was really helpful because Mimo was publishing his work, and his work was taking a lot of people were viewing his work, and so it's a good way for me to market myself by, for example, putting my NFTs, the artwork that I draw, the CNFTs, in his buildings. Of course, after the approval of the people who your clients. So your clients would have a house, would ask you to do a house for them, or a resort if they have more parcels, an estate. And some artists like myself or other people, they would ask you to market their work in these in your work, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So like that was really interesting. Like it's like it has this ecosystem that's feeding each other, sense of community thing going on, which was really amazing. But also what's really interesting is that, so do you get paid in USDT, or do you get paid in ADA, or like in Pavia tokens, or how do you usually do it?
No, for now I get paid in ADA. Everything I get paid is in ADA. Not yet. And Pavia token, maybe later when the Pavia Metaverse launches, because that's the token inside Pavia, and they're building like a marketplace over there. So right now it's just like I get paid personally from clients, let's say, but later on it will be a bit different because I can like build and post it on a marketplace, and then people buy it from the marketplace, and I receive my Pavia tokens, let's say, and stuff like that. Just like imagine JPEG store for NFTs, but there will be like a 3D build marketplace inside Pavia that will utilize Pavia coin inside of it. It's like that. Yeah.
So like I'll still ask you a couple questions, but unfortunately I received a message from Zoom, a notification that the meeting will end in 10 minutes. I guess it's because we need to renew the subscription. The problem is, I guess I opened the meeting earlier than I should have, and now we still have 10 minutes, so until 6:25. I guess this was unexpected, but it's okay. I guess there's no need to go more than 25 minutes. As we said earlier, this is a trial and error thing. We're still experimenting with all this. So Mimo, what I wanted to ask you is it paying off? Like we know now in Lebanon there's a lot of problems, like economic problems with the banks and all this kind of stuff. So like, are you actually is it sustainable right now? Or for example, I'm sure because you told me you get paid in ADA. So, and for example, if ADA is $3, and ADA now, for example, is 0.36 or something like that. So, is there a way to make it to get paid in a fair way all the time, or is it like you can't control this thing? Like, it's a personal question, but it's just I'm curious about this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, of course you can control, in the end, like I'm an artist in Cardano blockchain, so I'm a freelancer, let's say, so I get to pick the prices, let's say, but of course, like you need to understand, like, especially like when you are in a bear market, bull market, depends on the market, how it goes. The prices change, depend on the market. So you just follow follow a bit like how the market is going, and you go with prices like that. But even in a bear market, the problem is just because when you are in a bear market, people are more prone to be afraid and like lock their ADAs or whatever coin they're into, just because we are in a bear market. So you get less than a bull market, but it is still sustainable because you just work more, let's say. But yeah, for me, like all my money is ADA, honestly. I get like everything from ADA. And then I transfer it to USDT and then to dollar, and this is how I sustain my life over here in Lebanon.
So from A to Z, people send you money through on Cardano. Like, do you use Binance or do you not use Binance?
I use Binance to transfer the ADA to USDT. That's it. But I get paid in Cardano wallets.
So the final step is to use Binance to withdraw your USDT, but you don't transfer your USDT from Binance to a bank, right? Because banks are
no. I don't even have a bank account in Lebanon. It's mainly crypto right now. What I have, I don't have let's say real money in the banks.
Yeah, that's amazing. The way things are going, the way things are happening in Lebanon, it's crazy, it's scary, but at the same time, it's revolutionary at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, just because of the problem of time, I would like to ask you more questions, but this meeting, but we'll postpone it to another time. This is Emil. Hi, Emil. So the thing that was gonna happen was Joanna was gonna talk about her the workshop that happened in Colorado, along with Charles Hoskinson and other people, but she's a bit sick. She's a bit under the weather. So,
hi guys.
Ahlan, Joanna. Can I suggest that we reset the timer, reset the meeting so that she doesn't get interrupted?
Yes.
I'm actually going to, if it's okay with you guys, I'm actually going to recommend that I talk next week because I don't really have a voice. If that's okay.
Of course,
Thank you.
No problem.
So that would be better. And I'll be a
actually it's good because I was lazy and I didn't do my reading assignment. I didn't read your what I promised to read.
No worries. I'll start off. Actually, I think it might be good to even give a summary of the SIP. I think it's too long and not a lot of people read it. So maybe I could do that next week as well. Thank you, Emil.
So
and then we can take it from there.
We all hope you really get better really soon. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and we're all looking forward for the next meeting to hear everything you have to say about the SIP meeting. Also, we have with us Robert in the meeting. Robert also works. He's been working for a long time with Genius Yield. So also next time we can have Robert talk about his experience with Genius Yield, what is Genius Yield, liquid farming and stuff like that. So I'm also unfamiliar with some of these notions. And
for sure.
Yeah, Robert, if I'm correct, you and Mimo have the same thing going on. Like both of you don't use banks today in Lebanon, or? Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, I don't use banks.
I had a question actually. Do you guys just do OTC trades then? Like, do you have a guy where you convert to dollars or lira?
Yeah, a broker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone cashes us out, and recently I discovered that I can transfer from Binance directly to a neobank card like Wise Transfer or Revolut. So I found that I can just turn a stablecoin into euro on Binance and transfer it directly to any of those cards that can be used in Europe or to pay online. So that's also a good advantage.
Yeah.
Amazing. So if Robert doesn't mind, maybe next meeting we can talk a bit about Genius Yield. Emil just said, but I think rates are high. So
No, they're very low. It was like, for me, when I used to cash out, it was 0% rate. Right now it's 1%, but still nothing compared to universal rates, let's say. We go to the same guy, me and Rob. But you can find there are lots of people. We have like, there is like a Telegram for these things, and I used to like see people posting like, whoever wanna like buy or sell USD. You can find lots of people who wants to buy USDT, let's say, and gives you USD without interest. Like for me, if someone wants to get dollar and he wants USDT, I just give it to him without interest.
So if I have dollar, I want USDT, this is how it works.
Yeah, it's a ratio 1:1, say.
This is actually what we're trying to build at Flus. I don't know, Mimo, if you've heard about it. I can send you guys the website here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of these meetings, to get to know each other, be able to all be part of this same community, make it grow in a nice, friendly way. And thanks again, guys, for your time. Again, sorry for the technical problem that happened today. Next time, I hope it doesn't happen. Thank you, Emil. Thank you, Hisham, Robert, Juana, Mishari, and Mimo. Thank you so much for attending. And I'll make sure to share all your socials on the WhatsApp group so that people can check your work and people can, this is recorded, so I'll post it on YouTube. And it would be nice for people to watch it because it's smaller, it's quicker than last time. And I hope you guys have a nice Saturday evening.
Thank you so much, Shami.
Have a nice
Thanks,
Saturday,
guys.
Juana.
Nice to see you. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.